the wonderful things about living in Maine is the availability of outdoor activities. From hiking to skiing to playing volleyball, there are many ways to enjoy the natural beauty that fills our state. When people think of sunshine, they think of tropical beaches with palm trees and warm breezes. And while Maine isn't exactly the sunshine state, last year we had over 200 days of sun, making us just as vulnerable to sunburns and skin cancer as other places. Protection from sun exposure is important year-round, not just during the summer or at the beach. Anytime the sun's ultraviolet rays are able to reach the earth, you need to protect yourself from excessive sun exposure. UV rays can cause skin damage during any season or temperature, and research has shown that having sunburns as a kid increases your risk of getting skin cancer later in life. To find out more about sun exposure and skin cancer, we talked with Kip DeSares, Vice President for Cancer Control with the American Cancer Society and Chair of the Maine Cancer Consortium.
The most common is, and it's actually the most common type of cancer, is what's called squamous cell or basal cell carcinoma. Basically, that means a type of skin cancer that's on the epidermis, which is the outer layer of the skin. And that's, we don't know exactly how many of those there are every year, but it's the most common type of skin cancer. Fortunately, that type is pretty easy to detect most of the time and pretty easy to cure. There's another type of skin cancer which doesn't affect nearly as many people, but is much more deadly if someone gets it. Can be much more serious because it can easily spread to other organs if not detected early, and that's called melanoma. So when we talk about skin cancer, we talk about non-melanoma skin cancer and melanoma skin cancer as the two basic types. In the United States, every year about 1 million people get non-melanoma skin cancer, and about 50,000 get melanoma.
Across the nation, skin cancer has become the fastest growing cancer diagnosis. Maine is no exception. Since the 1990s, the number of people diagnosed with melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer, has tripled. Fortunately, skin cancer is preventable by taking a few easy steps. There are a lot of misconceptions about sun protection.
Come on, we live in Maine. It isn't hot here, and besides, we're in the north. It's not a problem. This isn't Florida.
Maine is a sunny state, but not always warm. Just because it's not hot doesn't mean you shouldn't protect your skin while outside. The sun's rays are harsh and damaging no matter where you are or what the temperature is. That's why it's important to use sun protection.
The prom is just 2 weeks away, and I'm going to the tanning bed after school. I'm wearing a strapless dress. There's no way I'm going this pale. The tanning bed is way safe from the sun anyway.
Tanning beds are not safe alternatives to sunbathing. Because they are more concentrated, the UV rays from tanning beds and sun lamps are more dangerous than the rays from the sun. Studies have shown that tanning beds are more harmful to your skin and should be avoided altogether. There is also no such thing as a healthy tan. Some doctors think that tanning is bad because suntans only appear after UV rays have killed and damaged cells.
It's cloudy outside, so we don't have to worry about getting sunburned.
UV rays reach you on cloudy and hazy days as well as on bright and sunny days. UV rays will also reflect off any surface like water, cement, sand, and snow. It's easy to prevent skin cancer. Here's what you can do. Rub it on. Wear sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher when you're outdoors. You should reapply frequently, especially during peak sun hours or after swimming or sweating. Cover up. Wear long sleeves and pants made of a tightly woven fabric like cotton if you can. If you can't wear long pants and a long sleeve shirt, you can boost your protection by seeking shade whenever possible and by always wearing sunscreen with at least SPF 15. Get a hat. Hats can help shield your skin from the sun's UV rays. Choose a hat that provides shade for all of your head and neck. For the most protection, wear a hat with a brim all the way around that shades your face, ears, and the back of your neck. Grab shades. Sunglasses that block both UVA and UVB rays offer the best protection. Wraparound sunglasses work best because they block UV rays from sneaking inside. Seek shade. The sun's UV rays are strongest and do the most damage during midday, so it's best to avoid direct exposure between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can reduce your risk by seeking shade under an umbrella, tree, or other shelter before you need relief from the sun. Protecting your skin while you're in the sun is easy to do. Just remember to wear sun protection when you go out. Have fun enjoying the natural beauty of Maine, and remember to protect the skin you're in.